Hey, Good Life family, thanks for tuning in for today's 128 moment. I want to come to you from our Good Life journal this morning. It's just a great word. I could just pretty much just read the scripture verbatim and pray that it kind of soothes your spirit and calms your heart today. I know that reality is we live in an anxiety-ridden world. We live in a world with a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, and in addition, the scripture ties that this morning, talks about anxiety, but it also talks about humility and the need for you and I to humble ourselves. And I think that these are tied together because often the anxieties that we feel, the pressure we feel, it's because we believe a lie deep down within ourselves. We believe a lie that the world around us is dependent on us. I understand practically there are some things like if you have children or wife or family, like maybe you do have some people that depend on you. However, just at a basic level, there's things that we just can't do for ourselves. If we really think about it, I mean, as I'm talking to you, I'm breathing, blood's flowing through my veins, and I need to get to a place personally where I realize I don't cause any of that to happen. That it's God that gives us the very breath in our lungs, the very life that we live, the time that we have to spend it on. So at the end of the day, we don't need to be anxious. Instead, I think that the scripture would urge us to get to a place where we realize that we're not the center of the universe, that it doesn't all depend on us. And here's how it says it in 1 Peter chapter 5. It says this: "Humble yourselves, therefore, under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you." So really simply, let me urge you to break this down today. That there seems to be a pattern shown in the scripture. That if we exalt ourselves, that we will be humbled. However, if we humble ourselves under God, if we look to his authority, then God himself, he will lift us up. He will lift up our spirit and our heart. Cast our anxieties on him, that the burdens, the weight, the things that we're carrying, instead we can give it over to God. Why? Because he cares for us. The God of the universe cares for you. The one who formed you, who gives the very breath in your lungs, he cares for you. And how do we know? Well, not only does his word say it, but our God showed it. That Jesus went to the cross, he died on your behalf, on our behalf, and he rose again. So wherever you're at today, church family, be encouraged that we don't have to carry the burdens of our anxiety, but instead we can in humility cast them onto Jesus, cast them onto God, because he cares for you. So church family, I pray that you see this, you'll be encouraged. Also want to remind you tonight, right here in this room, our Good Life Women's Ministry is going to be gathering together for the IF gathering. That's going to be tonight. If you want more information about that, please go ahead and reach out on social media, Facebook or Instagram. Maybe email us at info@goodlifefl.com. But no, we're going to be right here in this room. Other than that, we will be here Sunday in person, 9:30 and 11, and online at 11 o'clock. And we will see you guys then. Go live in humility and not anxiety.